Morning guys, so today is Tuesday and it's a very cold frosty morning here in the UK. It's a typical December morning. Yeah, I think today is the 8th of December. I haven't vlogged for a while. I did film one last week and then I just didn't bother putting it up. I thought it didn't really say a lot, to be honest. I was just babbling on about nothing. So yeah, everyone's getting up their decorations and it's feeling super Christmassy now, which is great because I think we all needed it. I know us as a family have done our decorations a week earlier than we usually would. We usually sort of decorate after the baby's birthday, so after the 2nd of December we sort of do it that weekend around now really. It's, I think 6th, 7th, something like that. But because we've had so much flatness and crappiness with COVID and everything like that, miscarriages, COVID, we just wanted it up and we said to my little girl, well, do you want Christmas decorations as well as birthday balloons? And she was like, yay! So we did all that last week, and if you're on Instagram, Ingy Mum Love, you will see how it looked for us in our house and how it still does. So today yeah, I'm on fertile week, approaching that sort of stage. I did OPKs as from yesterday. I've not done it from day 8 of my cycle like I usually would do. Today is December the 8th and I think, hang on a minute, I can quickly work it out. So I was 7 on day Friday, 8, 9, 10. I'm cycle day 11 today. So today, any time from now onwards would be a great time to ovulate. I didn't want it to be earlier than 11. I did sort of on Sunday think, God, I feel really sort of wet down below. I hope I'm not ovulating on day 9. I was thinking that's too early, because as we know, if you ovulate too early it can mean that it's a deficient egg, or it might not implant, so there could be problems. You can ovulate and conceive. You can ovulate early and conceive still, but it's less likely. Do you know what I mean? If you ovulate later than day 21 and if you ovulate earlier than day 9, it just makes your chances lower. It's not impossible, but it makes your chances lower. So, oh God, there's a sheep on the loose here. There is a sheep in the road, I kid you not. This is how, oh my goodness. Wow, I've seen it all now. Yeah, anyway, so I'm on cycle day 11 and we're just sort of baby dancing as much as we can, because I just said to Aaron, I don't want to do it every other day, and he was a bit like, well, you know, I enjoy it more like that, it's a bit more relaxed. I'm pissed off with the relaxed approach now, I've got to be honest. I am relaxing as in today I'm going for my reflexology and I don't feel as on edge as I did when I had the kids off in lockdown. Things are settled, but I don't want to stress out. Like I know a lot of you are saying, Ingrid, just think calm, it'll happen. I'm sure it will, and I totally agree, but I don't really want to take the calm approach now where I'm like, oh, let's just do it over the fertile 5 days. I've done that. We've done the fertile 5 days. We've done every other day until I came on my period. We've done every day, which was like a year ago. I remember doing literally, as soon as my period stopped, we were every day baby dancing till day 14 when I got a negative OPK. I'm not doing that now. So I did an OPK day before yesterday. So I started OPK, and instead of day 8, I started OPK on Monday yesterday. Sorry, no, tell a lie, I did it Sunday. I did it Sunday, but it was afternoon wee. I'd had quite a lot to drink, as in fluid, and like water, peppermint tea, not alcohol. And my line was getting strong. It wasn't as dark as the control line, and it wasn't darker, so I wasn't ovulating, but I did it because I felt really wet down below. It was just getting to a nice candy pink. And yesterday I OPK'd at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and again it was a pink line, a bit stronger, not as strong as the control line and not darker than the control line. So I was thinking I'm definitely probably a day or 2 away from getting my peak LH surge, and we know when I get that peak LH surge I'm 12 to 48 hours away from releasing the egg. So today's day 11. We've so far baby danced, like I had a bit of, this time my period was standard, as in 2 days heavy, 2 days medium, 1 day sort of very, very light. But where I had reflexology 2 days in a row, Jan really got all my lines and adrenals going. And I said to her, it's really funny, I normally come off my period day 5. I might spit and spot on day 6, not usually. And I saw her on day 6 and day 7 of my cycle last week, Thursday and Friday. And I said to her, it's really weird, like after Friday, I still had period. And she said, that's good, that's getting all any old blood out. It's really good that I've done that. I really worked on your ovarian lines and your adrenals. So I bled actually until the beginning of Sunday, but it wasn't like major, needed a big thick towel or anything. I literally popped a pad on, and instead of having my usual like creamy CM, it was just a little bit of pink after I had reflexology on day 6, and then a little bit of blood on day 7 Friday, and again a little streak Saturday and Sunday. But even still, it wasn't much. And we started obviously baby dancing day 6, so we've done day 6, day 8 and day 9, day 10. We're just going to basically do it as much as we can, and hopefully that will be fruitful for us. I'm at Jan's now, so I will log on afterwards and I'll let you know how it went. Hi guys, so I've just had my reflexology. It was lovely. It was painful in little areas, which was to be expected, like my ovaries were a little bit tender, but that's because I'm due ovulating hopefully any day now. Yeah, and she worked really on the adrenals. That's to get the blood flowing really nicely, which obviously we want the blood flowing nicely to get that egg moving down the fallopian tubes, get that lush lining. Yeah, so basically she worked on everything that was paramount to me having a good conception. I didn't have a positive OPK, so that's why she did all that, because she did say, what stage am I at? And again, as you know, Jan, who I see, has been doing reflexology for over 20 years now, so she does administer reflexology in the 2-week wait, but she will avoid all areas of the fallopian areas, she'd do very little work on like not adrenals, but all your, she'll just work mainly on the solar plexus and things like that, and very lightly, whereas as soon as I get to 16 weeks, she can start going through it all again. But yeah, she's really professional and really experienced. So make sure if you do have reflexology during TTCing, you have it up and over your period. That's absolutely fine. 2-week wait's okay, as long as they do avoid those areas. So that's why it's good to know if your reflexologist has been doing it for quite some time. I just think it's good all round, because reflexology is best to be avoided until you get to 16 weeks. And sometimes they ask for a midwifery letter, like just so that your midwife knows that you're going to have reflexology. So yeah, I've had all that done, and like I said to Jan, I'm on day 11 of my cycle. I've had an OPK that's a fairly good line, but nothing strong as the control line, or stronger than the control line. So she's like, well, it sounds like you're going to ovulate in the next day or 2, so let's work all on them areas today, get the blood flowing, get your ovarian areas all ready, you know, your uterus all ready to embrace an implantation. Let's get it all going. So that's brilliant for me. That's exactly what makes me feel reassured and ready for the whole journey. So I see her again on Friday, and on Friday I should have ovulated, or at least be ovulating then, because my peak on my app that I've got like this ovulation app where I put in my length of my periods, everything really. When I had the chemical, it's a free app, and it's called Ovulation Calculator, and it predicted this time that my fertile window will be between the 10th and 15th of December, so those 5 fertile days. It can be a little bit out, because as we know, it's the 8th of December today, and I feel I'm getting there now. I think by tomorrow or Thursday I will be ovulating. That's how I feel. The CM's sort of there, and I've got a very dullish pain on the left, which says to me maybe in the next day or 2. And also the ovulation stick, like I say, yesterday afternoon was it was candy pink on Sunday and a little bit stronger yesterday, so I am expecting that to be detecting an LH surge today or tomorrow, which is great, because like I said on the last bit of VT, I don't want to ovulate earlier than day 11. I just don't. It doesn't make me feel super confident. I just think because I was still having streaks of very minor blood on Saturday, Sunday, I just feel that it gives my body a real good chance to get that luscious fibrous lining ready. It gets the estrogen built up when, you know, you need a good luteal phase as well. So once that ovulation happens, you need 12 to 16 days luteal phase this side. and it's good either way. Do you know what I mean? It's good to have a luteal phase of 12 to 16 days either way anyway, to get the tip-top condition of pregnancy. I don't know whether I mentioned, because I'm not sure whether I uploaded the vid or not, because there's been a couple of VTs I've done and then it's gone a few days and I thought, oh, these aren't very relevant, so I've deleted. But I have changed my vitamins that I'm doing. So as from my period that I had on the 26th of November, I've tweaked my vitamins. So I've cancelled out the singular vitamin D3 now, and I've cancelled out the singular folic acid, just because I wanted to give it just a different change, a different tweak. I always felt really confident taking Pregnacare, but obviously that doesn't have Omega in it, and it doesn't have a lot of CoQ10. CoQ10, it is in the male Pregnacare, a little amount, but I don't think it's in the female Pregnacare. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think, if it has, it's got very minute amount. So I looked through all my vitamins. I thought I'm going to take a singular Pregnacare along with my 3 CoQ10s, because I'm quite happy with those. Like I say, it's been 5 cycles I've been on those. It usually takes a good 3 months to get in your cycle, 90 days to get that tip-top egg, we know that. So I've been on these tablets now 130 days, which is 5 cycles. And Louisa Ziesman was getting really good stories for people who'd been on these vitamin combos for 6 weeks to 6 months. So I'm hoping this cycle or next I will have those tip-top eggs, because I have been on that CoQ10 now since July. So I'm really confident that something's happening with those. And my gynecologist, who's prescribed the progesterone for me, has said you couldn't get better than what you're doing. CoQ10 in its purest absorption is brilliant. The fact that you're taking 900 milligrams sounds like you've got it absolutely underway. She said, let's just hope the eggs that you had the miscarriage were a little bit duff quality and the CoQ10 hadn't got to you by then. And I said to her, well, it would be like, at the time when I spoke to her, I said I've been taking them 110 days, so now it would be like 130. I said basically I've been on them since beginning of July. And she said, well, if you look at statistics, really July, you should be having the optimum egg around November time. So let's hope this next egg will be the one. So there you go. So I am going to stay on that CoQ10. I think I'm going to stay on it till probably March, and then might drop the dosage. I don't know yet. I don't want to undo all the good, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm taking a singular Pregnacare, which has vitamin D in it anyway, and you don't want too much of that, as in I don't want to overdose on that. It's got an adequate amount for a pregnancy in the Pregnacare, I feel, because I am out and about. I do get sunlight on me. Not much free food contains it, so you have got to rely on like sunlight and things. And in the winter, apart from a little bit of face cream with some factor in it, I don't wear sun cream in the winter, obviously. So I just feel that the vitamin D is coming through on my Pregnacare okay. I took it for a couple of months and I just felt it would be too much. It was another, if I take it, there's 12 milligrams, there's 12 micrograms in a Pregnacare, and I think it worked out 22 micrograms if I took a singular tablet. It worked out 20, if I was taking it an extra bit of D3, I was going into 30 micrograms, and I just felt they were saying online 22 micrograms is the most you can take, and this was equating to either 27 or 30, so it was a little bit over. And I don't want to go like I did with the vitamin B12 that time, where I started taking it, which is a good thing if you're going through any irregularities with your periods, menopause, whatever, TTC in, if you're vegan it boosts you. I don't want to do what I done last time, where I took that and the doctor said you've already got that in your Pregnacare. It could have been just a bit of an overdose of that, and low iron as well didn't help. So I don't want to, you know, go backwards, if you know what I mean. So I'm now taking a Pregnacare, 2 of my DH Vitals, which I've been taking again since July, which is the Omega, which is great, and my 3 CoQ10, and I'm still mainly plant-based. But I'll tell you what guys, I did succumb to a plate of scrambled egg the other day. I just fancied it. I've done the tofu or however you pronounce it on toast, and it just didn't cut the mustard for me. I didn't like it. I tried the silky one and the crumbly one, and I just fancied a plate of scrambled egg the other night. Aaron had mushroom, sausage and scrambled egg, and I just fancied some granary bread, lightly buttered with my dairy-free spread and a bit of egg, and I really enjoyed it. It was so nice, lots of black pepper, really delicious. And so, you know, a bit of scrambled egg, and I've had my skimmed milk in drinks, but I am definitely 85% plant-based. I'm still on lots of dairy-free options. I don't eat meat. So yeah, I was happy doing plant-based, but there's been a few things that I've bought vegan mince pies and made vegan mince pies as well. But you know, if someone's going to offer me a piece of Christmas cake at Christmas, I'm going to have it. I love Christmas cake. Don't know whether I'm going to have smoked salmon at Christmas, but that's our tradition in our family, and I bloody love it. So that's going to be challenging. I can get some vegan cheese. That isn't a bother, but we'll just see how it goes. But I'm definitely staying off meat, as in, because I just don't have that other than Christmas, to be fair. But yeah, all's going well with the diet. So I'm on day 11 of my cycle. I will get back to you in my 2-week wait possibly, and I just hope I get a BFP so I can start this progesterone. I'm really excited. I'm not feeling negative. So yeah, happy Tuesday to all, love to all, friendship to all. Feel free to message me and comment down below. I'll see you later, and let me know where you are in your cycle. And big congratulations to my friend Zoe, who gave birth on December the 1st to a lovely baby boy. Thank you for letting me know straight away. It meant the world. It was her 5th baby. She didn't suffer. It was quite a good pregnancy and a good labour. She did have restless legs through the pregnancy, but that was about it. But yeah, she's doing really well. So congratulations, Zoe. Love you, and see you hopefully soon. See you later all. Bye.